Later today, the three finalists for the 2024-25 Calder Trophy for Rookie of the Year will be announced. This year, there's four candidates who have a legit shot to be named a finalist. Macklin Celebrini, forward on the San Jose Sharks, Lane Hutson, defenseman on the Montreal Canadiens, Matvei Michkov, forward on the Philadelphia Flyers, and Dustin Wolf, goalie on the Calgary Flames. Celebrini ended the season with 63 points after missing 12 games at the beginning of the year, which tied him for most by a rookie forward. Hutson led all rookies in points as a defenseman with 65. He also tied the record for most assists by a rookie defenseman with 60. Michkov led all rookies in goals with 26 and had 63 points on the season despite averaging only 16 minutes and 41 seconds of ice time per game. And Dustin Wolf posted a save percentage of .910, ranking 10th amongst all goalies in the league. All four players have a legit case to be made for the trophy, but I want to look specifically where the skaters rank. So, sorry Dustin Wolf and the goalies out there, but for this video, I'm ignoring goalies. So looking at Celebrini, Hutson, and Michkov, how do they stack up against one another in statistical categories? I'm going to look at 8 categories to see which player performed the best across these stats. So first off, we're going to start at goals scored in all situations. Celebrini scored 25 goals in all situations this season. Second column here, rookie rank, it's separated by forwards and defensemen, so this is saying that Celebrini ranked second amongst all rookie forwards. And then finally, he was in the 88th percentile of all forwards in the league. This column is also broken down by forward and defenseman percentiles. Next up, Michkov scored 26 goals, ranked first in rookie forwards, and was in the 89th percentile of all forwards in the league. Finally, Hutson, 6 goals, second in rookie defenseman rank, and in the 39th percentile of all defensemen in the league. So the point here goes to Michkov for having the most goals, highest rank, and highest percentile. Next up, we're going to look at points in all situations. Here, Celebrini had 63, ranked first amongst rookie forwards, and was in the 89th percentile. Michkov, same exact stat line, 63 points, first in rookie rank, tied with Celebrini, and again, also in the 89th percentile. And then finally, Hutson leads all rookies with 65 points, ranked first amongst rookie defensemen, and was in the 90th percentile of all defensemen in the league. That gives Hutson the point for this category. Next up, we're going to look at goals per 60 in all situations, just to try and account for the discrepancies in ice time. Celebrini had 1.08 goals per 60 in all situations, with a rank of 6 and 85th percentile. Michkov, 1.17 goals per 60 in all situations, rank of 5 and in the 90th percentile of the league. And then finally, Hutson, 0.19 goals per 60 in all situations, ranked 9th amongst rookie defensemen, and was in the 21st percentile of all defensemen in the league. Here, the point again goes to Michkov. Next up is points per 60 in all situations. Celebrini had 2.73, ranked second, and was in the 91st percentile. Michkov was at 2.83 points per 60 in all situations, ranked first amongst rookie forwards, and was in the 92nd percentile amongst forwards. And finally, Hutson had 2.09 points per 60 in all situations, was first amongst rookie defensemen, and was in the 78th percentile in the league. Yet another point for Michkov. Next up, we're going to look at the same 4 categories, but this time at 5-on-5 instead of all situations. And Celebrini had 16 5-on-5 goals, which ranked him first amongst forward rookies, and he was in the 88th percentile of the league. Michkov had 1 less with 15, ranked second, and was in the 86th percentile. And finally, Hutson had 5 goals at 5-on-5, ranked first amongst rookie defensemen, but was in the 24th percentile in the league. So point here goes to Celebrini. Next, we're looking at points scored at 5-on-5. Celebrini had 36, ranked second amongst forward rookies, and was in the 89th percentile. Michkov had 40, ranked first amongst rookie forwards and was in the 95th percentile of the league. And Hudson had 32 5-on-5 points, ranked him first amongst rookie defensemen, and was in the 53rd percentile of defensemen in the league. The point here goes to Michkov again. Next category is goals per 60 minutes played at 5-on-5. Celebrini had 0.91 with a rank of 7th amongst forward rookies. He was in the 88th percentile. Michkov, 0.88, was ranked 9th and was in the 86th percentile. And Lane Hudson was at 0.2, ranked 8th amongst rookie defensemen, and was in the 24th percentile of defensemen in the league. Here again, we have another point for Celebrini. And our final category is points scored per 60 minutes of play at 5-on-5. Celebrini had 2.04 for a rookie rank of 3rd and was in the 89th percentile of forwards in the league. Michkov had 2.34, was ranked first amongst forward rookies, and was in the 95th percentile of all forwards in the league. Finally, Lane Hudson was at 1.27, ranked first amongst rookie defensemen, and was in the 53rd percentile of defensemen in the league. The final point goes to Michkov, who at the end of these 8 categories won 5 of them, Celebrini won 2 of them, and Hudson won just 1 of them. Now, I will admit that these stats don't show the full picture of what makes a player or makes a season, but there's no denying that those stats are valuable in evaluating any player's season. Later today, there's a real chance that Michkov isn't named one of the finalists for the Calder, even in the face of him having the more impressive offensive production. The Calder sometimes comes down to counting stats, or it'll weight heavily when a rookie breaks or ties a record like Lane Hudson did this season. Perhaps Michkov would have ran away with the competition if he had more ice time, but regardless of whether he ends up as a finalist or not, it's an impressive rookie season from the kid. And I want to end things by listening to some quotes that came out of the Flyers' locker cleanout day from a few weeks ago. They tell a story of a motivated young player who may not win the Calder Trophy for Rookie of the Year, but could very well go on to win some more important hardware as his NHL career unfolds.
Putting up 26 goals and leading the rookies in goals this season, what does that mean for you?
Мог забить намного больше.
Could have scored a lot more.
Я не совсем доволен этим результатом.
Not very happy with my result.
Was there any challenge in your first NHL season where now you're looking more forward to knowing how to attack it?
Я не знаю, я просто не люблю мало играть и находиться времени на льду.
I don't like to play not enough minutes.
Если мне дадут играть, я буду чувствовать себя комфортно.
If I'll play more minutes, I will feel comfortable.
Travis, what did you maybe learn about Matvei Michkov throughout the course of the season?
I think he's probably the one guy that I've played with in my career that, he wants to be the best player in the NHL. He believes that he can be, and you can't teach that, and that's just something that he wants and he believes in, and that's a powerful thing, and if he can continue to figure out how to play on both sides of the puck and help us win games that way too. Like he's a really big part of this.
You played with Claude Giroux, who is always known as fiercely competitive. You think he's up there in terms of competitiveness with Claude Giroux?
Yeah, it's different. Like G was just intense during practice. G was just always leading the right way, working hard. Definitely, I would say he's definitely way more intense than Meech. Like you guys all knew who G was. And yeah, G thought the same thing. He could be the best, but when you talk to Meech, he believes it. Like he wants to be the top scorer in the league, and that's where his head's at.
Is there anything you can tell us about him that maybe isn't very well known or understood yet that you've seen behind the scenes that maybe fans might be interested in?
Yeah, well, the one thing I can tell you is it's impressive how minded he is. I've been around a few superstars, and he's got that mindset. He came in, he has a detailed plan of all the things he wants to do, and I was actually shocked by how prepared he was for his meeting, and he knew exactly what he needed to do and how he wants to conduct himself this summer.
You just had it with you. He just came in with a list
just this morning actually.
Okay.
He's he's a special athlete person. He sees it. Extremely intelligent. He's got a different mind. It's part of the reason that makes him who he is. There's something special around him, just on how his approach. What he was telling me, and all the things that he learned this year, and I was amazed by, usually you don't expect that from a 20-year-old to come in and tell you, how he's looked around the league and he's looked at players and where they have success and why they have success and what he needs to do. And usually guys get that in their 30s or when the careers start winding down. I know I did, and it was too late almost to recover. He's got an impressive mind and mindset and approach. I left the meeting like laughing to myself, like, wow, this if he accomplishes half of the thing he has on his list to do, we're in really good shape.